Watching tornadic storms all around central Alabama right now, but there's avoiding activity across our counties. We're going to see tornadoes around here or damaging winds. And what's the end time frame of this? When's all this activity going to move out? Your forecast is coming up.
Let's see how devastating storms rip through parts of Alabama and left behind a path of destruction. And find out which items are literally flying off the shelves around West Alabama as residents get ready for severe weather. We're glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terry Brewer. Up first, the threat of severe weather.
That's right. It has left a path of destruction in North Alabama. More on that in just a moment. But first, a live look for you over the city of Tuscaloosa from our WVUA tower cam. Just dark and gray out there for you this evening. What about for tonight? A lot of people asking that question, and Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott has been monitoring this situation all day long. He joins us now live with the latest. Richard?
Yeah, Lynn and Terry, watching things very close today. Right now in West Alabama, we kind of got a break in the activity, but there's tornadic storms literally all around West Alabama right now. We got tornadic storms happening in the Huntsville market, down in the Mobile area, and also back in central Mississippi. So we're watching things very close right now. North of us, we have some severe thunderstorm warnings over portions of Coleman and also down towards St. Clair, Blount, and Jefferson County, some severe thunderstorm warnings for those storms. South of us, though, down towards Clark County, Wilcox County, 2 tornado warnings here. This storm we're going to watch as it moves northeast into Marengo County. So just a heads up for places like Thomaston, Hugo, Dixon Mills. There could be a tornado warning for you over the next 20 minutes or so. So just a heads up for you. Right now, you have a severe thunderstorm warning. Tonight's forecast, showers and storms going to continue. And again, some of them will become severe and some can produce tornadoes and damaging winds. Also lots of cloud ground light. We need thunderstorms to do develop out there, so keep that in mind if you are going to be outdoors. 65 degrees at midnight. The severe weather risk will end after midnight. What about the rest of the forecast? We'll look at the weekend forecast coming up in weather.
Thanks a lot, Richard. And with the threat of severe weather today, our local schools closed early.
After last year's storm, schools are being safe and taking as many precautions as possible. Tuscaloosa City and County schools dismissed early today. County Schools Interim Superintendent Dan Butler says the school uses a variety of sources to stay weather alert. Schools from around Central and North Alabama released early in preparation for the storms. Butler says dismissing schools early is safer than keeping students on school grounds. And with today's threat of severe weather, Tuscaloosa residents are buying storm supplies. This video is from some storms like Target, which are low on some of their stock. Now, managers say a spike in sales started last night. They are completely out of weather radios in some locations and adult helmets, but they still do have some flashlights and children's bike helmets in stock. And the city of Tuscaloosa is making preparations in case severe weather strikes again. Officials say the Department of Transportation and Environmental Services is staging equipment throughout Tuscaloosa in order to protect the city's assets. Now, you may recall the entire garbage services fleet was destroyed in Tuscaloosa in the April 27th tornado. The University of Alabama has extended the hours of Gorgas Library and the Ferguson Center for students and faculty seeking shelter until the weather clears. And remember, if we go under a tornado warning and you lose power, you can hear complete coverage on WVUA on these radio stations, Catfish 102.9 and 100.1 WTBC, The River.
If you have information about damage reports or closures, you can call your home team hotline. That number to call 24 hours a day is open right now, 205-348-8010. Again, that is the home team hotline if you'd like to report storm damage or if you have a closure you would like to pass along. WVUA is covering Madison County, where apparently 2 tornadoes blew through that area. A look now at the destruction in Meridianville. Many homes and businesses were damaged by strong winds there. Trees and power lines are down, and there are widespread power outages. That's according to Madison County's Emergency Management Agency. Also from Madison County, residents reported hail the size of golf balls. And in Limestone County, a maximum security prison was hit, but all of the inmates are secure. Officials say part of the prison fence was knocked down. No one escaped. Shaken residents described what happened after the storms hit.
It kind of, gave the sirens, and of course you heard all the
And we also have pictures of other damage in the North Alabama area. Buckhorn High School in Huntsville. Damage there included a fence being ripped down, windows blown off, and various damage there at the high school. Also in Indiana, the storm system has pretty much been in lots of different areas. Tornadoes left some widespread damage there. We have video from where heavy damage was suffered at Henryville High School. Destruction in that area for miles. Sheriff's officials in that town say Marysville is completely gone. Officials say they've had some difficulty reforming reports because communication is simply just unavailable in some parts of that city. Unbelievable video also coming from other areas of that state.
And that's right. Now, authorities have not confirmed any injuries or fatalities, but we've got some video for you to see. You can actually see a bus that was shoved by the powerful winds into a building. The structures nearby were just absolutely obliterated by the possible tornado. What was once a building is now just a pile of rubble. We'll continue to bring you the latest on severe weather across Alabama and across the nation. Well, on a much different note, the day started off on a fun note for children across the U.S. and, of course, right here in Alabama. They're reading together in celebration of one of the most famous authors ever, Dr. Seuss.
Yes, green eggs and ham and such. Well, right here in West Alabama, a big party to celebrate. All a part, of course, of Read Across America Day. At Tuscaloosa County's Matthews Elementary, for example, students and teachers spent some time reading different books together, some even dressing up in these funny hats and painting their faces. Librarian Nancy Carson told us it was nice to have some local leaders come out and lend a helping hand.
Adults and community leaders all over the country come to schools and read to students to show that they support reading and that they support students and they support education.
If you would like to help promote literacy, you can volunteer. Just call the Literacy Council of West Alabama, 205-391-2612.
All right, coming up next in Home Team Weather, watching dangerous storms across parts of the area, mainly northeast of us now. More dangerous storms back in central Mississippi that are moving off towards the east. How long is this activity going to stick around? And what about the latest on your weekend forecast? Weather is after the break. Stay with us.
Fighting skin cancer.